Hello and welcome. It's Katrine with AI Grimm Society. And today we are going to talk about everything AI Grimm and onboarding and questions that might have come up or will come up still for you. So first of all, welcome to AI Grimm. And I'm super happy. If you have been with us already, you might get something really good out of it too, because there's always something changing, always something new, always something what we can discover and use well in a new fashion or a new manner as well. So let me we have let me just make a couple of adjustments here and show you what we're gonna go forward with, and then we can get started. All right, so the AI world is changing, obviously, at all times and consistently. And I'm going to put myself into the corner. I'm going to start sharing my screen. And we're going to go ahead and do this. And if you have seen already the little description in YouTube, or if you're in our group, you might have seen it as well. But what I would like to use the time for today is a quick platform overview. So what the best way is to get around in the school community, but then also how to configure your AI Grimm Assistant the best. Then document upload mastery, how to upload your business files for personalized AI outputs. First success session, your first winning prompt that proves the power of the system. We are looking at the prompt library. We are also going to talk about the community and the access, what's happening there. And then we are also going to look at something like a quick win strategy, create your first piece of content before the video ends. So if you have questions in between, surely put them into the chat. But other than this, I will be obviously in the community as well. So first of all, when you come to AI Grimm, you have received quite a few different messages. And I will go into the different systems right now and see where you probably will be landing with all of your different logins. And then also this one. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, you will be invited to the AI Grimm community here on school. And what that means is that you will get access to not only the community itself, but also to the classroom. And the classroom is where the gold is right now for you, because it has a lot of beautiful information on how to create digital products. If it is a webinar, a workshop, if you want to create just a simple lead magnet, an ebook, a membership, a community, anything like this, can be done with AI Grimm. And you received also the bonus of the course itself, which is a 7-module course, and it has quite a bit of more bonuses down in the bonus section on how to create lessons, how to create a lesson plan, modules, the anatomy of a course. What does it mean to have a module? What does it mean to have a lesson? What does it mean to have additional supporting files that I can give to my community or to my people that are learning from me? So this will be available for you in the classroom. Then I always say in the very beginning, just go to the Start Here section and take a moment to simply go through these lessons here. You do not need to look at all of these recordings right now. If you want to, you can, obviously, but there are quite a few and they are here. But I think the most important thing is really the onboarding here. The welcome, the Grimm Playbook Roadmap. You can see here, you can even download it as well. The 3 different logins you're getting, the power of community, the promise, expectation, and commitment, school community, I think I wrote this wrong, school community walkthrough, your personal assistant, and so on. So you can go through this onboarding, and check one off after another. The way to check off and know where you are at all times is just simply hit the mark as complete button. So you come in like this, you watch the roadmap in this case, and then you check off. And this way you will see which lessons you have already taken or which ones you need to still look at or want to look at. Everything is optional. Nothing is a must. Obviously, it's yours and you can do whatever you want to do. But in order to learn fast and get the quickest into using your tools, it is really the best way to start is the Start Here section. So again, you come to the classroom and just click into the Start Here section. You can get at level 4, and we talk about it in a moment. At level 4, you can get personalized video feedback. So you submit a video with a question and I will give you personalized feedback back with a video as well. Then you will also have quite a few different Canva templates for you to use. And you can just simply click on the files and make them yours. If it's an Instagram post or any kind of email signature, social media post, about page posts, and so on, you can use those Canva templates. They also sit here in the classroom under Canva templates and graphics. Then the tools in a digital business, I'm constantly updating this tool section here. These ones are tools I'm using and actually suggest to others to maybe look into, depending if you need it. Now, there can be a complete tool overload, and I don't want you to really go there at all. But sometimes we need to set up an email service provider where I, for example, I choose MailerLite for myself, and that is a great platform. But sometimes we want to create some awesome graphics, and napkin.ai is amazing for this, and it's also free. And so on. So my tools I'm using in my business, I put in here when I use them on a regular basis. I don't necessarily put tools in here I use one time and then not again. So you might find suggestion if it is for your area more important, but that doesn't necessarily mean I use it all the time. But I try to put tools in I use literally every single day. And there are actually many more tools, but they are not necessarily important to you because we are on the software development side, and those ones might not be as relevant to you as they are to Seth and myself. Okay, so those ones are the tools we are using. In the community, I always encourage everyone to write their own posts and then select a category. Members talk to members, meaning this category is really when members feel like they want to have feedback or input from other members, they use this category. General discussion is just like, how's everybody doing? New prompts available. That's something when I add new prompts to the AI Grimm. Grimm updates, obviously, if there's a major update or some other updates, new features we added to the Grimm, they will come up here. Questions and feedback will be answered as well, so use this one. And then use cases are super important and interesting. I try to keep use cases normally under 10 minutes, often 3 to 5 minutes. And the reason is I want you to have quick implementations. So I really want you to have quick wins, quick implementations, and those use cases are really helpful. Let me just go out here and go to them. Out here, you can see use cases. Those use cases you can literally implement between 1 to 10 minutes. They're very easy to use, and you will also see other people's use cases like Kimberly's here and April's and Jean's. So definitely make an effort to go to the use cases if you get stuck and you don't know what to do. Then the other ones are members talk to members. So this one is Roxandra is leading our Monday meetings. And every Monday she goes online at 4 p.m. and Eastern Standard Time, and she chats to members only. I'm not part of this, and it's a really sweet community from what I hear when they meet, actually. And then let's see, new prompts available. That's obviously when I put new prompts into the library, you will be able to see them. And there are actually many more of those ones. In the classroom itself, under the Start Here section, I also have, let me just find this, how to use the AI Studio. So these two sections, the onboarding section and the bonus, the course section, are super important to go through. And then are down here how I study a sales page, and here are the super quick use cases. So I'm collecting all of the use cases in here as well. So you can just come back and see them at all times, or you can come over to the community tab and go to use cases here, and then you can see them over here as well. And then obviously you can see everything else in here. Then the calendar will give you an overview of what we do. Like, for example, today is the 3 p.m. You click on it and you can add it to your own calendar. You can see the link and you can see the time. Right now we are live, and it is also showing up here when we are live. And you can click on it and then join at any time. The map is really sweet, and the more people we will have, the more you can see where they all are in the world. And if somebody is maybe close by, maybe you go and meet up for a coffee. The leaderboards. This one is really just a cute, fun aspect of school in general. It's nothing what I added. They have this automatically here, is the activity level of the 7 days, 30 days, and all time. And you can see who are the winners, the top 3. Seems to be Jean, Kimberly, and Roxandra right now. And leaderboard all time is Kimberly, Roxandra, and Sylvia. And then we have quite a few more people. And if you're, of course, new to the membership, you will not show up right away in the top tiers. But what that actually really means, it's not so much only about gamification and or being on top of something. What this much more means, the more you're involved in a community, the more you ask questions, the more you try to move your business forward, the better it will be for you to advance more quickly. So this one is just an indication of how involved you are, maybe right here in the community, learning and asking questions. That's pretty much it. And some of them are really in here every single day. They comment, they absorb, and they integrate or take actions immediately. This community really is all about taking action. So it's super important to see if there's a new prompt coming out or a new use case, even if you don't use it down the road, but at least try it out, because you will maybe get a completely new viewpoint or idea from this use case. So I really would encourage everyone to come in and check in at least once a day. Just go through the new posts or look at something that might interest you and post something as well. And then you will see how quickly we can get involved with the community members too. So we have 3 different links, and they are mentioned here as well. The personal AI assistant, that is the flagship tool that you're having access to. That's where you upload all of your documents, and then the chat and the prompts will be able to talk directly to your documents. Then we have the prompt studio, and the prompt studio basically holds the entire classroom course right now. You can see here, this one is all in the prompt studio. Every single module has a prompt attached to the lesson. So you can actually go through and have a much easier time to see the prompts, to see the lessons, and then to put something into action. And you can use the prompts in here. Then you got access to this one. And let me just see if I'm logged in actually. Yeah, there we go. So you can go module 1, lesson 1, 2, 3, module 2, lesson 2, module 3, lesson 1, 2, 3, and module 4, module 5, 6, 7, and then also a few bonus lessons. Now the same prompts are also now available in the course section under prompts. We made it so you can actually keep everything in one place. So all of the prompts from here are in AI Grimm now. The only difference is that you basically don't come over here anymore, and you wouldn't use this tool necessarily anymore. But the biggest difference I say is that you can use your documents directly with your assistant. So let me go through this a little bit. So one more time, the course prompts. So I made them available, and I'm going to keep it open because a lot of you are used to it already. The personal AI assistant is the app.aigrim.com. This is your personal AI assistant, these two things. Then the prompt studio is the AI Grimm Society, the studio.aigrim.com. But one more time, all of the prompts are now available in the AI Grimm, the app aigrim.com, under course and prompts. So all of these ones are available to you in your AI assistant. And it's basically a preference thing. Do you want to use it in the studio here, which is detached from your documents? Or do you want to use your documents you've uploaded and being able to use them directly here in the AI Grimm Assistant as well? So those two things have changed over time. The Prompt Studio is here as a alone standing studio, but it is also available in the AI Grimm. So you can decide where you want to work with it. And then obviously, if you would like to open up your own school community, we can do this too. And you can click on this link here. Now, what is a prompt and what is the AI assistant? So basically, the prompt is custom engineered in the back end. Every single task you do in your business has a specific way of doing it. Like, how do you write welcome email sequences? How do you create a sales page? How do you create a product description? There is an okay, a good, a better, and just the best, right? So everybody can write some kind of a product description. I can say, this is my oil blend, and my oil blend contains, I don't know, eucalyptus, lavender, and lemon, and it's good for the respiratory system. So that is like an okay prompt, an okay description. But then there are ways that marketers use in describing a product or creating a sales page or creating an opt-in page or creating an email sequence or creating emails, nurturing emails, blog posts. All of these ones have a specific way on how they work best with your potential customers or customers. And a prompt is something that is sitting in the back end here in AI Grimm, and is basically created to the best performance possible. So if you think about a blog post needs to have a title, it needs to have a description, it needs to have H1, H2, H3 text, it needs to have paragraph text, it needs to have the keywords repeated in it over and over again, but not in the same old manner. So there's a lot of thought that goes into a single blog post, and that has been taken care of for you in the back end of these prompts. So when you come over to our prompt library and go to business prompts, and you search, for example, today I need to create a blog post, you can come to these two blog post experts, and you will receive a blog post that will actually receive traffic, because it has been performed or instructed to write a 1,600 word blog post and using SEO friendly keywords, and actually giving you a title and also giving you an intro and a middle and an outro. When you're new to business, you simply cannot know all of these different ways of how to do business. And that's how the business prompts I have created for you take care of it, because I've been in business for over 20 years at this point, and I always thought the most difficult part is to learn all of these different avenues, to learn every single head and wear it actually, and you will get hung up in all of these little details. So from the get-go, from the beginning, you'll be able to jump in, create a blog post in a few minutes, put it onto your website, and go live with it. And that is the whole purpose of writing prompts. So the prompts you write maybe you have used ChatGPT already and you go there and you say, today I need to create a blog post. Well, ChatGPT doesn't know anything about you. It also doesn't know necessarily what is the best way to write a blog post yet, because it gets the information from the entire internet, and there's a lot of information out there. And then also it cannot work with your own documents. So here you upload all of your documents, and that should be your number one objective when you start using AI Grimm, that you upload your entire set of documents. I uploaded around 800 files, 822 files now, and those ones are all around my business. Everything I've ever learned, done. I'm still uploading, actually, not everything. So all of my classes I have given, all of my transcripts from my videos, all of the school materials I have received to learn, everything is in this file system. And now I can repurpose my content over and over again without the struggle of going out to find the piece of paper. Then I need to read it again. Then I need to think about it. Then I need to start writing. Then I need to start rewriting it in order to get it right. It's all falling away. So in this case, when you use the business prompts and you say, today I'm going to write a blog post, you search for blog, and you come here and search for the blog post, and then you say, okay, enter below your topic keywords for what your audience, for the blog post itself. So I can go back to my YouTube channel, for example. Let me just show you how one post will be. And that is the one you probably want to use by the end of the video. Just go here. Let me just make this quiet. I'm going to come over and grab my transcript, say copy, and come back to my AI Grimm and put this one in here. And then add any kind of URLs for this one. Let me just check quickly what this was. Okay, let's put this one in as well, sites mentioned, and this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and click generate. Now, in this case, I'm working with my complete set of information, but I'm also working with the latest LLM models, so with the latest language learning models. I can choose between different models, and then I also will be able to create more and more tasks over and over again. So if I scroll down here right now, I will be able to take this entire post and post it into MailerLite right away. So right now it's giving me an HTML code. That's what I instructed it to do in the back end for me. And I would go to MailerLite and just copy it and put it in as an HTML code. Then it will also give me the topic name and something else. So let's go and actually, let me just see something. While this is running, let me come over here. Prompts, business prompts. And let's see if I go to blog post over here and take this one here, the blog post writing expert. That's not the MailerLite one. And put this one in. I'm going to use, 3.7 is actually good. And generate it. I like to use Claude for anything like this because Claude writes more intellectual, I feel. And in this way, I can write my blog post just like this. And then it gives me everything I need for the blog post. And you can use this one and then copy it over, make changes if you wish, and then your blog post is already ready based on your transcript from your video or any other transcript you would like to use, or any other text. So what I do a lot too is I record something and then I use the text and then I put it into the section here on top. Then it goes out and grabs the prompt, the custom engineered prompt, and creates this SEO safe document for you. Okay, and it goes all the way to the bottom here. And now you can ask it, you can continue, please provide a blog post title and keywords that are comma separated, for example. Separate a comma. Let's do it like this. And then click go again. And then you can continue the conversation in here. And you will have the possibility then to use this one over and over again, or any of the other business prompts. So you have two sections available to you, and one is the business prompt section. Then the other one is the course section, when you really want to create a digital course or a digital membership or a webinar or a workshop or anything digital. And then you also will have available the third one, the content creator. I'm not going to go into this one, but this one is a really cool one because you can paste any type of document in there, or a transcript or words, and it will give you 19 pieces of content back. It will be delivered to your email address because it takes a little bit longer, but at least you have them available. With this now, I have my blog post title and I have the keywords. So you can use those keywords and publish them wherever your blog post sits, basically. All right, so using these blog posts is really something I would suggest. Do it right away, take something, and then go ahead and use it. What you can also do, here, the MailerLite blog post, I just wanted to show this quickly, gives you every single detail MailerLite is suggesting to fill in. So you don't need to do the thinking at all anymore. But what I would suggest, for example, if you come here and let's see, you just want to chat, right? You can use one of the chats, just chat with ChatGPT or chat with Claude. It saves you $20 in each case. And you can go ahead and say, can you retrieve my information about my upcoming YouTube workshop? And then I can go ahead and click retrieve. And what it will do is that it goes into all of my documents and retrieves those documents back. And I click retrieve, or the information back. And with that, then I can start creating something completely new. Okay. So Head Center, it's a 90-minute session that includes live demos. I don't even know if I put something in there already. Yeah, so let's do this one. Write 5 social media posts for the time being. Media post about the upcoming workshop. And then click generate. So in this case, it's really cool because I can go back into the assistant without leaving it, without pasting anything, without doing anything, get my information I need, and then I get 5 posts and I can use those posts immediately. Marketing skills with your YouTube workshop, featuring live demos and interactive sessions. Our workshop includes the content time machine as well, and so on. So I've got this one ready. So in this case, I used all of my documents I've uploaded previously. So the first use case is literally upload 20 plus documents from your business and anything you've done in the past. The question just came up today, should I upload my certifications? Should I upload my resumes? Absolutely. Upload everything so the assistant actually can work with you. You need to imagine that the assistant you're building here is basically your left assistant, VA, virtual assistant, that can help you with every step of the way. And that's how you should treat this entire system. This is your assistant, and she, he, it will work with you together based on the needs of the day. So 2 things you want to do first, 3 actually. First of all, you want to go and definitely learn the first section here in the classroom, the start here, go through everything. Number 2, you come over and you upload your documents under My Assistant, My Files, upload all of the documents. Number 3 is that you come over to prompts, business prompts, and just either use the just chat and use one of these ones, or write a blog post and then just write blog. Sorry, just let me come back here. Prompts, business prompts, blog. You can do this, or you can also go into any of these ones here, write your blog post, and then use the retrieve button to either retrieve documents back or write your blog post based on write me something about lemon essential oil. And then you're going to go and click generate. And then it will do exactly the same as well. So you can do this right now, today, without needing to learn a lot or do a lot, but this one is a really good start. One more thing I want to point out is that here's the blog post about lemon. And it keeps on going, and then you're ready to go. And then you can double check everything. It's AI, and make sure it's all correct and ready to ship. So one more thing I wanted to point out, if you want to start your day or you don't know what to do at all, you want to come to your, Seth is going to fix this. Okay. You want to come to your ideation and brainstorming, and then choose the prompt navigator. For example, if you say, today I need to create a lead magnet or write an email sequence, you can say, today I need to write product descriptions, for example, for my new product line, for acne products, for example. Oh my goodness, today my fingers are too fat. I got stung by a bee and it hurts a little bit. Okay, so it will then give you I need to click generate. It will then give me the possibility to go to these specific prompts. And from here on out, it will open up the prompts and you will get some pro tips with it and your checklist for today. So it's basically like a little bit of a workflow assistant that gives you the possibility to say, oh, you want to create product descriptions today. I've got 3 prompts for you. You can use one of these 3 or all of them. Then another quick pro tip is start with the Etsy Perfect listing. Then solid foundation for your product description, then enrich them with engaging hooks and additional value content. Super. Completing the product description first is crucial as it will inform any related marketing and promotional content. And then time-saving recommendation, consider drafting multiple descriptions at once and maintain a consistent tone and save time. So perfect. Okay, and that's your checklist. And then down here, you can also have a few more bonus examples, SEO, and so on. And you can continue to chat with this possibility then over here. So really, it gives you so many beautiful possibilities, but always start your day with knowing what you want to do before you get lost in all of the AI world. And this tool will really keep you actually focused in, especially if you use the prompt navigator under the ideation and brainstorming section. You can use the out-of-the-box brainstorming tool if you have no idea what you want to do and all you know is like, I need to make money. You can come to the out-of-the-box brainstorming and it will talk to you. Then we have a research paper writing assistant and we have so many more things in here already. So let's just quickly check here. We learned a little bit about the AI Grimm today, but you will be able to do this on your own. We looked at uploading your documents. Definitely do this. That's in My Assistant, My Files. Upload all of your documents, upload them here, and also you can add new documents, copy and paste something in here, put a title in, and you will be able to move forward. First success, your first winning prompt that proves the power of the system. So we went through this. The prompt library, how to navigate your prompt library. That is sitting here, the prompts, the business prompts, and then also the course prompts. Alternatively, you can use the studio for your course prompts. And then we also talked about connecting with your fellow business owners, and then a quick win strategy that we created the blog post within a few minutes, and you can use that normally as well. So I would say if you watch this video, stop it somewhere in the middle where we talk about the blog posts, come over to prompts, business prompts, and then come over to blog, choose the blog post writing expert, and then type something in you want a blog post about, and then within 2 minutes you're done, and then continue the video. So do something like this, make it fun, make it like, you have an assistant that helps you with everything every single day. So it's really beautiful. And we should not forget that we are actually here to serve customers, to do our job. And this one will actually help you to do your job much, much better. And it will also give you so much more time back. So think about all the things you can do. The only thing I would suggest, because it's a new tool, there's always a learning curve associated with new tools, is dive in there for a few hours and just try it out. And if you feel something is missing, just DM me or send a message in our community and say, oh, I would like to see this type of prompt, or I'm working on this one. What would you suggest, Katrine? Or use the prompt navigator. But important is that you get warm with the tool as quick as possible. Don't let it linger around. Otherwise, you will lose the traction. You will not have the motivation anymore. Remember the motivation when you signed up for the tool? That is exactly what you should be thinking of when you come here and say, it's like, now I'm just going to learn this. I'm just going to move forward and it's going to be great. All right. So this tool in itself saved me so many hours. I'm running 5 businesses, and all I'm doing is using this tool every single day. I've got actually 3 assistants. So this one is my AI Grimm Assistant over here. Then I've got my Blend Precisely Assistant. And then I also have a personal one. So I'm really working the system hard, but I just like to use different models, different ideas to just make sure you guys get all the benefits of it. All right, so this is it. I hope this one was helpful. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Always check out the AI Grimm Society on School. Make sure you come there, post a question, join our meetings, and then we will go forward from there. Welcome one more time, and thanks for being here. Lovely to see everyone. Bye-bye.